Hey, hey, hey. Oh, wait, I'm not Fat Albert. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. It is time for 400 laps here at Martinsville. Currently, they're doing their pit road portion where they go through the pit box, or the pit road testing. So, doing their speed checks, everything like that. I love this. Race coverage started at 2 o'clock. It is currently 2:01. And we're already on the track getting ready to go racing. We will probably have our green flag by 2:05. I love that. I mean, I absolutely love that. We need this at every race. Because here's what I also understand. I would much rather see more post-race coverage than pre-race coverage. So once the race is over, I want to hear them interview the entire top 10. You know? And they can do that if they just cut out the extra 25 minutes of pre-race that they use and put it on the back end. Hey, RC. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I see we've got 6 people in the chat so far, only 3 likes. That means half of you did your job. Should be 500 miles. That's 1,000 laps. I don't know about that, bud. That'd be a true test of machine. Okay. All right, pace car is in. Coming to the green flag, Ryan Preece and Daniel Suarez. Ooh, side by side into turn 1. Neither of them with an advantage so far. Preece does get a good, better launch off the corner, and he'll clear going down the backstretch. Now it'll be side by side for second. Well, Suarez sends it in pretty hard. Maybe not quite clear yet. There's the crack of the good dew. Yeah, now he's clear. So Preece clear, now Suarez, and now Marola, top 3, all single file. First side-by-side battle is between Truex and Briscoe. Joey Logano started... Where did Joey start? Joey started dead last. That's right. Okay. Yeah, he's dead last. So, yeah, Joey starts all the way out back. Karma came back and beat you, AJ? Well, I hope you're all right. But if you're lying again, you've lost all goodwill. So 4 laps in, single file for the entire front 10, I think. 10, front 9 maybe. Question is, are they going to be able to pass today or not? That was something I'm definitely curious about. Joey and Chastain back in 33rd and 31st. We got our likes up to 4. That's a Kane number. I can live with that. 5 isn't a Kane number 2, though. Todd Gilliland still hanging around in 11th. He hasn't fallen. Kyle Busch now to the inside of Chris Buescher. That's a battle for the 11th spot. Or 12th. That's for 12th. Then Kyle Larson, he'll follow through. Ooh, Gibbs was trying to get down. AJ Allmendinger fills the hole. So 7 laps in. Be very interesting to see when the lap traffic comes into play, how interesting that is. I was too. I was pretty glad that Kane got the top 75. A lot of people were whining about him not being deserving of it, which I thought was absolute horse crap. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm obviously a biased fan. But that being said, he's 53rd on the all-times wins list. Like, he's well within the top 75 marker. He has crown jewel wins. He's won in all 3 series. His record in the truck series is literally 6 starts, 5 wins, and a 2nd place. So, you know, to say he's not one of the top 75 greatest just due to the fact that he never won a championship, guys, only like 30-some drivers have won championships. There's still 70 more spots. Or like 40 more spots to make out the 70, that is. Oh, Justin Haley going to force it in there. A lot of contact there. Oh, a lot of contact. Haley fills the hole on the bottom and just basically... Not much Jones could do there. There was a contact between Jones and Cindric. A little bit on either side, but I can't say that it was for sure one fault. Kind of dark. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's actually, like, dark. Honestly, who's in dead last right now? Is it BJ McLeod? Anthony Alfredo. Honestly, he's running a pretty good pace. I was looking at the lineup, and he's running a pretty solid pace. He's not lagging behind the field too badly. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. So we're 14 laps into the race so far. We're starting to see a little bit of movement back in the field, but it still seems like it's really hard to pass. Ooh, little contact between Allmendinger and Gibbs. Allmendinger will clear and go back to the bottom. Man, they need to get a little bit more fall off. Any word? We will not have word on them offering any race wins from this weekend until Monday. Cup Series ones are more likely to be made, but definitely that is something that sorry, they were mentioning who is that that's up 7 spots? Kyle Larson, 7 spots already. Anyway, yeah, we won't know until sometime in the week. Cersei? Is that Cercy? Why, hello. Pretty sure that's Clyde. Pretty sure that's Clyde. Oh. Commercial we go. Ryan Preece out front, Daniel Suarez second, Eric Almirola third. Those would all three be upset winners. Martin Truex in fourth, hasn't won in quite a while, so let's not be too anxious there. Like, we got a good shot for a new winner. I have a Mountain Dew, AJ. Hey, there's Justin. How you doing? Boost is in. Elijah's here as well. We're up to 12 concurrent viewers. 12. That's not a Kane number. It's a Blaney number, who's like the modern Casey Kane. I'm actually looking at my Chase Elliott Atlanta win right now, getting ready to do the review on it. And yeah, this mint green confetti is definitely the wrong shade. There's also, yeah, it is. The back of the spoiler is blue on the Atlanta win. It's kind of cool. It's an okay race win. I mean, it's confetti caked. So the confetti cake is one thing. I think the bummer part of it is, or not bummer part, I think my favorite one so far is the Dover win because it's got more race detail and less confetti. Nashville has a little bit more confetti and medium race detail. This one has a lot less race detail and a lot more confetti. So now the only one left is Talladega. Yeah, I'm staring at it. It's on my desk here. I was actually taking a look at it. I've got my Chase Elliott shirt on. I got a Chase Elliott koozie. It's the return of the king. Little Lord of the Rings humor. Yeah, no, the spoiler is accurate on the back end. I just think that's neat. I haven't seen them like that where they have a different color on the back of the spoiler. And the spoiler height is actually correct on this one because this car was a super speedway, but I'm hoping they shrink the spoiler size down to what it's supposed to look like here soon because I'm getting tired of these, cars that are supposed to have a 6-inch spoiler having like a 12-inch spoiler. Well, Elijah, you know exactly where to go. I'll have an Elliott Dega win. I got an Elliott Dega win for you. Talladega next week. We'll do Saturday and Sunday streams for that. Maybe Saturday. I'm not sure. If I get the itch, I may not have a Saturday stream because there's a chance I may go down to Knoxville for the sprint cars. World of Outlaws will be in Knoxville next week. What 2022 win will be most expensive? Pocono Custom. The Custom's going to always be the most expensive. Especially if you can find a good quality Custom. Wow, there's like no passing up front. Anthony Alfredo is a lap down, so our first lap car. Do I have the Bubba Kansas win? I should. I gotta look and see what my quantities are. Go update the website to the quantities I have. Byron currently running 11th. Yeah, looking at the lap times, there is no tire fall off at all. Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm wrong. There is tire fall off. It's only about half a second, though. It's not a lot. So it's going to come down to just pit strategy to get out front. It's going to have almost nothing to do with tire strategy, unfortunately. Ryan Preece is struggling in traffic. Yeah, he is, but everyone does. This car is not good at Martinsville. They did not make enough adjustments to this car. They need to add about another 150 horsepower in these cars. There is not enough horsepower in these engines right now. There just isn't. You need to have it so they at least can spin the tires, because that's where the talent comes in. Blaney is the biggest mover so far. He's up 10 positions. Oh, not Clyde. Okay. Yeah, there's no wheel hop either because they have such good brakes on these cars. Joey Logano is only one car from being lapped. Ryan Preece, once he gets by Ty Dillon, it's going to be Joey Logano next on the chopping block. 40 laps, that's a long time. So as we currently run, trying to look at our top 10, Kyle Larson has moved his way up to 10th. Bubba Wallace in the top 10 and 8th. Other surprise guys, I guess, guys that aren't normally in the top 10. Eric Almirola, 3rd. Ryan Preece obviously leading. And Daniel Suarez generally runs just outside the top 10, low-end top 10, but he's all the way up in 2nd. So now the only question is, if a caution comes out, what do you do? Current lap times are 21.3s. They're roughly 0.7 of a second off what the brand new set of tires will do. So staying out would still be a very beneficial thing to do if you're way back in the field, but it just depends on who does what. Yeah, Ryan Preece has caught Ty Dillon, but can go no further. Just got an ad. Shouldn't have an ad. I didn't put an ad in there. Well, it's not surprising. It's easy to lead a whole boatload of laps at Martinsville. It's like last year, William Byron had like this crazy good laps led stat. Well, yeah, he led 300 or 200 in a Martinsville race. So you get 200 laps led. That's like the whole race at some places. I love that Bass Pro car for Truex. It's such a good-looking race car. I don't know. I can't see where. Why are they showing this on board? This doesn't really show us that much. What I'm trying to see is, okay, that's Truex and Briscoe that are battling, but Truex will clear. Adult Mountain Dews are great. The regular flavor and the Baja are the two best, in my opinion. Watermelon's pretty good too, but those are the two. Black Cherry can go away. That one was probably my least favorite. We got a big stack up of cars right now behind Chase Briscoe for 5th. What is going on? Kevin Harvick is lagging behind the Stewart-Haas cars. He's awful right now. He's running 7th, but all Stewart-Haas cars showed up with good cars today. And we're going to commercial. Okay. There we go. All right. Watermelon is the worst? Oh no, not of Mountain Dew flavors. I like that one. Wait. No. We're talking the alcohol ones, AJ. Mountain Dew watermelon without the alcohol would probably taste pretty bad. All right, so as we sit under commercial, Bubba has actually gotten by Martin Truex as well, so Truex really starting to slide back. Bubba's up to 7th now, so you can see everyone's starting to get by. For those that might be curious, my DIN number for my Atlanta is 340. Alcohol make everything taste better. Maybe if you're in Florida. It is kind of nice to have Priest out front leading laps. Well, if this isn't a Monster Energy plug, I don't know what is. Stuart Haas is looking really good so far today. Alex Bowman's moving forward. He's all the way up to 12th. Where did he start? All right. Chastain is running 31st at the moment. So if you're worried about your guy going a lap down, Burton, Jones, and Gregson are probably the other ones I would put in the danger zone. But it honestly might take 20 laps for Priest to get by Chastain. So, yeah, Truex dropping like a rock. I don't know what's wrong with that car. Oh, wow, you will never have to have green flag pit stops. Well, that's dumb. Oh, wow. Okay, so no green flag pit stops today. Well, there you have it, guys. Looks like the short track package is still really, really bad here. The leader cannot lap the 31st place car. 31st. 30 freaking first. Wow. Yeah, Reddick's fast, but I mean, again, the reason a lot of these guys they're in traffic. What Reddick's doing is actually very smart. He's running the high side because there's no arrow push. Now, you heard me correct. There's arrow push at Martinsville. That's how bad this car is, okay? Really, really bad. So he's running the high lane, crossing over, and getting a good run down the straights. Oh, man. That 19 car is falling off. That being said, that 12 car is coming. He started 29th on the day. He's already up to 13th. Keep an eye out for that. So Suarez now going to lose second to Almirola and probably third to Tyler Reddick. Meanwhile, Ryan Preece cannot get by Ross Chastain. And then Briscoe for fourth. Suarez better get down. 9 more laps. You need to play defense. Because the thing is, 9 laps is not that long. You can hold a car off for that long. Especially with these cars. Apparently, you're not passing squat here. All right, so as they run, 7 to go, it does not look like Preece is going to be able to get by Chastain. Man, this car sucks. I mean, this is not good. You have arrow push at Martinsville. You have done a bad job with a race car. A very bad job. Oh my word. I mean, we've seen a couple of moves, but second place Almirola has been stuck behind Joey Logano for 33 laps. 33 laps. I mean, holy smokes. This is terrible. Oh my word, man. Five to go in the stage. This snoozer is... Oh, boy. Looks like Harvick's going to get a shot at Briscoe. He got in there to his inside. Ugh, shifting at Martinsville. Gross. All right, Briscoe will stay clear. Yeah, Preece isn't going to get by him. He's stuck. I mean, he is stuck. He's just going to have to run there for the next 3 laps. This package and this car is awful here. They have got to get up the horsepower. You can't have 600 horsepower. That's too small. They literally can't spin the tires. It's like a bunch of bumper cars. Everyone's going the same speed. I mean, this is terrible. Outside of one guy falling, like Truex, there's not really a ton of passes. Thank God it's only 400 laps, because there is nothing happening. My word. Doesn't matter. Clint Boyer talking about how good Ryan Preece's car is on the bottom of the racetrack, but it doesn't matter. He can't pass the guy in 31st position. It's all coming down to who comes off pit road first, period. There is no other portion of this race at this point. What a bummer. They brought another crap car here. I shouldn't say another crap car, just another mediocre short track. I do not understand why NASCAR thinks they want to lower the horsepower even more to 500. Like, my God, this is terrible. So let's look at, I want to see comparative to the start of the race. Because there's only been a couple of guys. Kyle Busch fell back quite a ways. Joey started back here. Joey Logano is a good Martinsville racer. He started dead last and made up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. 5. Joey Logano could only pass 5 cars in 80 laps. And his car is not bad. I'm telling you, you put Joey Logano out front, he would lead the race. That's just how bad this race car is at this racetrack. Well, it's going to be a long one, guys. Yeah. If you're 15th on back, stay out. I mean, you can't. There's not going to be any cautions. The things are glued to the racetrack. Nobody's going to be able to spin. These cars are glued to the racetrack. They are glued to the racetrack with no horsepower. And this is what it's going to look like. Well, end of stage 1. Final running order. Preece, Almirola, Reddick, Suarez, Briscoe, Harvick. 4 SHR cars in the top 6. Bubba 7th, Hamlin 8th, Larson 9th, Byron 10th. Bowman 11th, Gilliland 12th. Blaney 13th, Truex 14th, and Buescher 15th. Allmendinger 16th. Gibbsfeld 19th. Elliott 21st. Busch 22nd. Like I said, Busch was falling back towards the end of that run. But like I said, this race is going to get won on pit road because you can't pass. I mean, Ryan Preece is a pole sitter and couldn't pass 31st. 31st position, you know? All right. I'm going to be completely honest, ladies and gents. I'm thinking about turning on the IndyCar race instead. Let me know if anyone else is interested. I legitimately, I mean, I'll keep the Martinsville race on, but when it comes to which one I listen to, I may listen to the IndyCar race because there is nothing happening in this Cup race. Like I said, we'll watch the pit stop strategies and stuff like that, but once they go green, I mean, God, there's not much to see. I mean, Blaney's coming forward, so there might be one good car or a couple that slowly get to the front, but, oh, man. What does anyone else think? Let's get a vote. I'm gonna do a poll in the chat about if we jump over to IndyCar, for this one. How do I put a poll? Where's my poll? All right. Battle off pit road. There's more passing on pit road than there has been on the racetrack all day long. Restart coming up. Whoop-de-doo. All right. All right, poll should be up. Yeah, it is just like last year. It's just not good. Who said Elliott's taking the win? No. The winner's going to be whoever gets out front. That's literally it. There's no tire fall off. They ran a rock hard tire with no horsepower, and that's what this looks like. Holy smokes, Joey Logano gained 17 spots on pit road? No way. No, he's a free pass. Okay, that's a scoring issue. He's going to start at the back. That's what I thought. Elliott fell back to 30th. Great pit stop, guys. But, again, just getting back in the swing of it. Well, it looks like you guys are more looking for the NASCAR side of it. So, what do I have? Oh, yeah, I have Peacock. I can watch it there, I think. I'll just turn it on my phone. What? Can I polish up the body? I can try. I'll have to do some looking, though, to make sure I know how to do it, because that's not one that I do a ton of. But yeah, I'm more than willing to. Priest! Well, have a good one there, Clyde. Root on that Stuart Haas Brigade. They're in good shape right now. Coming to the choose. All right, coming to the green. All right, Priest away with the lead. Now it's going to be Suarez and Almirola for second. All right, I have the IndyCar race on now. Almirola to the inside, looking at that second spot to get it from Suarez. He's going to get there. Move Alric Almirola into the second spot. Meanwhile, Harvick on the inside of Reddick. That's for fourth. Stewart Haas is looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4 day. Are they going to pull the Hendrick from Dover? Hamlin gets to the inside. He'll take fifth. Great stop for those guys. Boy, something's wrong with Kyle Busch's car. Holy smokes, it is bad. Christopher Bell trying to run the high side. Not sure how well that's going to work for him. Trying to go to the outside of Ty Gibbs. Penalty for Briscoe. No, Fox's scorer just messed up. It just gave a penalty to Briscoe. Possibly a loose wheel. Well, he's running pretty quick if they think it's a loose wheel. Interesting. All right, well, guys, we have settled in. Time to watch the choo-choo train roll around the paperclip. Meanwhile, we are green from Long Beach. Who's that in the wall? Is that Will Power? Lap 1. No, it's Castroneves. Crash in turn 1, Castroneves. Looks like spun out of turn 1, backed into the fence, and we are already under our first caution of the day in IndyCar. And in one corner, more has happened in the IndyCar race than in the entire Cup race. Yeah, that's not good. Just remember, these cars that they're driving today have a lot more grip with the same horsepower of yesterday. So if they just got rid of a ton of grip, they could maybe make it work. Or up the horsepower. There's a lot of ways they could make it happen. But, yeah. Priest going to lead every lap? I don't know. Just remember, this race last year, Chase Elliott led the first 200 laps, lost the battle off pit road, and William Byron led the rest of them. It's that kind of thing. Whoever gets off pit road at the end of stage 2 is going to win the race. I'm calling it now. There is not going to be a pass for the lead. It's going to come down to who gets that pass. I mean, holy smokes. The thing is, the drivers said this last year. They said, hey, these tires don't have any fall off. We need a softer tire. And Goodyear says, actually, these tires are perfectly fine. We need them actually a little bit harder so they could last 700 laps without fall off. Good grief. Oh, Castroneves drove away. Huh. He's not a lap down. He's missing his nose cone, but he's not a lap down. What a weird look. There's no cone on the front of the car. No nose wing or anything. All right, the poll says 60% NASCAR, so we'll stay here with NASCAR. But I would be lying if I said that I am not more interested in the IndyCar race right now. I mean, there's nothing happening. Listen to these lap times. Okay, I'm going to read off the lap times in the top 10. 21-1, 21-1, 21-1, 21-1, 21-1, 21-1, 20.9. Alex Bowman a little quick. 21-2, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-3, 21-4, 21-5, 21-5. Let's see. 21-4, 21-4, 21-4, 21-4, 21-4, 21-5, 21-4, 21-5. 21-4, 21-5, 21-5, 21-4, 21-3. That is, who's back there? Dylan? Oh, good lap. 21-3, 21-5, 21-4, 21-3. Every single person in the field ran within 0.3 of a second of each other. 30 laps into a run. 0.3 of a second of each other, 30 laps into a run. This is not good. This is objectively really bad racing. Oh boy. I mean, no fall off whatsoever to be spoken about. So yeah, I don't know. You're 30 laps into a run, and like I said, everyone's running nearly the same exact times. Well, like, what are you supposed to do with that? I mean, holy smokes. So Kyle Kirkwood got off to the lead. Who was that on the outside? Was that Erickson? Erickson, Grosjean, Newgarden, and Rossi, I think. Or no, that's Newgarden and Ward. Whose car is dropping to the rear? Was there a restart violation? Oh, that's Castroneves. Is he having to give a lap back? He must be having to give a lap back. Huh. This race might be worse than last year. Check out in real life. Yeah, this race is probably objectively worse than last year's. I mean, they can't do anything. Nobody can make any moves. You know, Ryan Blaney was really, really fast in the first stage. Stuck in 15th. We'll have to wait for 50, 60 laps before any tire fall-off takes place. Logano's still stuck in 30th. Busch, Zane Smith, Buescher. I mean, Chris Buescher was running top 15. Falls back to 29th. This is where he started, and sits there. He can't move. Like, this is just objectively bad. There's nothing good about that type of racing. Are we back to green? Looks like it. Yep, we are back to green at Long Beach. Yeah, Ward is the one in 5th. Ilott. No, that's Alex Palou in the green car. I thought that was Ilott. Martinsville hot dog. I got to get down there sometime. I've never been to Martinsville yet. I would love to go try the Martinsville hot dog, go see a race there. But I can tell you right now, I am not going anywhere near Martinsville until they fix this car, because this would be a snooze fest. I don't want to sleep in the grandstands. I mean, good grief. Yeah, Bowman has a quick car. I have seen his lap times. Bowman's running pretty quick speed. All right, Colton Herta moves up. He's in the 6th spot, or 8th spot. Let's see, what battle is that? That must be Rosenquist and Rossi going back and forth, trading positions. Do we have a pass? I think I saw a green flag pass. Oh, for crying out loud. The 41 is struggling with the 15. He can't... Man. All right, where's Elliott at? He's running 28th. Yeah, these cars should put up enough of a fight. He should be all right on the lead lap. Kyle Kirkwood out front, rookie having a great run in that Andretti Autosport 27. Ward falling back to 7th already. $50 to go. All right, he's in 28th. Yep, okay, I see where they're all at. All right, IndyCar now under commercial. What a bummer. Taking back the complaint about a 500-lap race. Yeah, thank goodness. That extra 100 laps would absolutely have killed this race. That being said, a cycle of green flag pit stops would have made this race really, really interesting from a strategy standpoint. But, I mean, maybe that's worse. I don't know. Because here's the thing. It's 400 total laps, and they'll never have a green flag pit stop. So it's literally come off pit road and run in that spot. Alex Bowman's up to 4th, though. That would be a car worth watching. That Bowman car is pretty quick. I mean, Alex Bowman's got some really nice speed. Caution is out. Harrison Burton is the cause. Boost, where are you? My poor Red. You're my resident Harrison Burton fan. I feel so bad for you. Are you a Wood Brothers fan or a Burton fan? Because at least if you're a Wood Brothers fan, there's hope. I never thought Harrison Burton had the it factor, and oh man. I hope you're a Wood Brothers fan. Then you have a shot. You have a chance. Oh, it was off the front end of wow, did you see Chase Elliott miss that? Holy smokes, do you see that car snap to the right? Hold the phone. That was nuts. That's a Family Guy meme right there, Florida Denny Van. Wow. I don't know. I kind of want to see a replay. I don't know. Did Elliott get the wall in that? He snapped so hard to the right to dodge that. I thought he hit the wall. Well, now this is an interesting position now. Because there's still 270 laps left in the race. I don't think you can make it on fuel from here. What is a fuel window? I kind of need to see. Where's the old Twitter machine? Hmm. 135 laps led to 0. Oh, wow. This might be Priest's best shot for the win to get him in the postseason. Everyone on pit road. Interesting. 2 tires and fuel. Do it, man. Get out. Go gain some spots. This is your shot. Go get yourself 2 tires and go get the lead. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ryan Preece did not get a good launch. Or did he? Preece does get it. Gilliland with the 2 tires. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Gilliland, my pick of the day right now. I think Todd Gilliland's got something. Let's see what he does. Now, he may fall back, but will he lose 10 full spots? Wow. What a race off pit road. That was tight. We have some strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ross Chastain has stayed out to inherit the lead. Anybody else? Zane Smith. I think Zane's the lucky dog. Oh my gosh, everybody pitted. How much tire fall off is there? You know what? We're about to find out. Ross Chastain is going to stay out and lead this race. Actually, I didn't look to see. Did they lose more spots on pit road? Yeah, they did. Holy smokes, they are having a terrible day on pit road. I mean, you came in 28th and still lost 3 spots? That's bad, man. Get your crap together, crew. Unless, I mean, if you're making a big swing change at it to try and get the thing dialed in, that's probably better to do now. So then once the car's handling good, you can start trying to work forward. $11 laps into the IndyCar race at Long Beach. Preece was speeding. Oh my goodness! Oh no! And Ryan Preece's day has come to an end. Oh man. No way. Well, pit road, like I said, this is going to be a pit road race. Oh man. I mean, here's the thing. Suarez is now the leader because Suarez apparently beat Almirola out. I thought that by the camera he didn't, but I guess they scored it as Suarez. So it's going to be Suarez and Chastain on the front row. Todd Gilliland to go up to 5th. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, Elliott's in 30th. My goodness. That was a free pass there, so they were the last car. They may have been making big-time adjustments, though. I'm not going to... That crew may not have been the reason they were that long on pit road. $23 and $19 also. Ad inserted. Whoa, wait. Did anyone just get an ad? I think my stream's just throwing random ads in. I didn't hit a button. And a little pop-up just came up. Let me know if you see an ad, because that was not supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be able to insert those where I want them, not YouTube just doing it whenever they feel like it. Yeah, I mean, Bobby Labonte's got a point. He may give up some spots, but is he going to give up 28 spots in 40 laps? That being said, in 40 laps, they can make it on fuel, right? Oh, wait, no. 40 laps is 180. They got over 200 laps in the final stage. Right? Yeah. All right, well, there to the back they go. What a bummer. Got an ad blocker, so you never see ads. Wait, you never see YouTube ads? Or are they pop-ups? Like, what kind of ads are they? I'm actually confused. Like, I've never actually seen what it looks like. Does an ad pop into the video? Or does it, like, pop up in the chat or something? I just saw the little tab that says, ad inserted, but I don't know what it meant. All right, tail of the longest line for the 41, the 23, and the 19, all of which were having fairly decent days. All right. Chastain to the bottom, Suarez to the top. Let's see what happens. Todd Gilliland going to go low. That's probably the right call. You don't want to get stuck on the outside. How is Chase in the back? I think they're tuning the car, so I think they're taking their time because while they're on pit road, they may be making like 50 different adjustments to tune the car in because he's not happy with the car yet. So I'm thinking that's probably more likely it than the crew is just sucking it up that bad because they keep going all the way to the back of the lead lap, which, like I said, they may be putting, spring adjustments and all sorts of stuff. Full screen ads on YouTube. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I like to insert those when I'm taking a break because there's nothing to see, but I don't want them inserting it in the middle of something. All right, coming back to the green flag. 2 tires for Gilliland, so we'll see. Between Chastain and Gilliland, our strategy window has opened. Let's see what they do. Chastain away with the lead. Oh, Suarez with a good exit. Is he going to be able to hold second? He is at the moment. Oh, contact! Almirola shoves Suarez way up the hill. He may not be liking that. Sends him all the way to the third lane. I think Almirola just missed the bottom. Kind of missed it again. Todd Gilliland is actually looking to pass Daniel Suarez, so I'm telling you, 2 tires was the right call. Great job on the strategy there. I can't believe no one else tried anything. Like, nobody? I mean, man, that's a bummer. Chastain didn't even pit. He didn't even pit and he's out front. I'm telling you, there is no freaking tire wear. And nobody decided to pull some strategy here. It's wild. Now, here's my thing. Oh, Suarez misses the corner, whether intentional or not. Here comes Gilliland. He's going for second. 3 wide down the front stretch. Todd Gilliland with 2 tires. He ain't even falling back. He's going to the front. Todd Gilliland to second place. Oh my goodness. The score is broken for Fox, so it's starting to get sorted out. But there you have it, guys. The 2 guys that decided to take strategy. Chastain and Todd Gilliland now run first and second. Now, that's partially due to racing, but the fact is, the tires aren't falling off at all, and it's working perfectly. So, bravo to the 38 crew and the 1 crew, because they did something to try and change the luck of the race. And all these guys running 20th on back had that same option. They didn't take it. There's only 33 laps to go. Even if they lose 2 more spots from here to the end of the stage, they're still scoring more points than they would have staying back there. What a great job. I mean, Chastain now just inherited the lead. This is a car that went almost a lap down earlier. This shows how track position is the key. Now watch. Let's see what happens in 31 laps. If he's up on the back bumper of Priest to put him a lap down, we may be talking about the same thing. Big shot to the back of the 10. Yeah, 10 got into the wall there. Crazy how staying out's working so well. I mean, it's not that crazy. Wow, McDowell just sent Blaney up the hill. But I don't know. We knew the tire wear didn't exist, and yet for some silly reason, we've got nobody taking the strategy. I don't know. "28 laps to go on the stage. Things have sort of settled out." Oh, that's Liberty. I'm going to say, do we got a caution? No, it's just Liberty with an ad. 18 laps in at the Grand Prix for Long Beach. I mean, is Todd Gillen going to have a chance to go win this stage? Yeah, Ross is leading. I'm telling you, pit strategy. I can't believe nobody else tried it. Now, they can't make it 200 laps on fuel, though. So the thing is, maybe a lot of these guys are staying out at the stage. I would think about it. You're going to have to pit sometime in stage 3. Sometime in stage 3 anyway. So if you don't gain an extra pit stop, I wouldn't come to pit road. I'd go out front. If I'm guys in the back, 25th on back, 28th on back, yeah, heck, even 20th on back. Coming to the stage, if I'm in a fuel window to make it on one more stop, and if I pit at the stage, I'm still at a fuel window to make it at one more stop, and so it doesn't make any difference, I'm staying out. I'm getting the track position. Regardless, if I've got one green flag stop left to the end of the race, either way, well, I'm going to take track position. Because look at these front two. These front two have the worst pit strategy in terms of tires, and they're out front, and they're driving away. There's no reason to go get tires. They don't do anything. Denny Hamlin up to 5th now as he goes by Suarez. Keselowski moves up to 9th in that Detroit Lions Fastenal scheme. That is such a Detroit scheme. Oh, Scott Dixon's in the tire barrier. Oh my goodness. Scott Dixon is nosed into the tire barrier. Locked up going into the corner. Looks like he just needs a start. Let's see what happened. He was battling with Pato O'Ward. He locks up the front. Oh, wait. There might be contact here. Yeah, there is. There's contact. Dixon didn't give him any room, and he was fully alongside him. I don't know. That might have just been Dixon needed to... I mean, there's give and take, and he was definitely there. I don't know. They may have a penalty for O'Ward there, but I'm not sure. He hit him square in the wheel. So, but Scott Dixon is nose first into the tire wall. Now, it looks like his car is okay, though. So even with the contact, he may have a bent front wing, but it looks like the wheels are actually okay. Wow, Eric Almirola starting to free fall now. He has fallen all the way back to 9th after he and Suarez had that little dispute, let's say. Daniel Suarez has also fallen back. So those two having a little dispute has cost them both positions. Meanwhile, Gilliland's tires, I think, are finally starting to fall off a little bit. And part of this might be he just doesn't have as good a car. Like, let's not act like Todd Gilliland's car is just as good as these guys up front. But he's getting passed for fifth or for fourth now, so move Denny Hamlin up to fourth, Todd Gilliland back to fifth. Still great gamble, definitely the right call. Because good grief, those tires are like 60 laps old. Chastain out front, but here comes Kevin. Kevin Harvick is coming for the lead. Harvick and Briscoe closing down. They've got the new tires. And as the run continues, they are closing up more and more. I think Kevin Harvick's got a shot for the stage win here today. Still, an absolutely perfectly timed gamble for Ross Chastain to stay out there. That being said, if I'm one of these teams in the back, like I said at the stage, stay out. Give yourself a shot to go win a race. And if it backfires, it backfires. But give yourself a chance, you know? Try something. I'm going to have to go back and watch this IndyCar race. It's great. And battle for the lead already underway. Kevin Harvick is already there, and he is already gone. Put the 4 car to the lead here. He's going to put 2/10 on him in a set of 1 corner. So even though Chastain's on old tires, starting to fall back, 13 laps to go, how far can he fall? Not to 28th, I can tell you that. Dang, Gilliland 6th will happen. He just got old tires. Gilliland was not fast and didn't have good tires, and he's still running in the top 10. Like, let's not act like he was a good race car. This wasn't Ryan Preece on old tires. This was a guy running 25th on old tires, and he's still running top 10. I take that as a win still. All right, Denny and Ross now battling for the 3rd spot. Come on, Ross. Give the spot up to Denny, and then in the next corner, absolutely punt him. Not because it's justified, but because I want more feuds. Brad Keselowski looking for 6th on Gilliland. He'll probably get that spot. Gilliland, Suarez, and Almirola starting to free fall through the top 10. They should settle out. 10 to go. Oh, the 1's already back to 5th. So, yeah, once you get caught by traffic and lose that clean air advantage, to the back you go. Ooh, really interesting. I'm not sure. Did Newgarden have an unsafe pit exit there? Kirkwood out first. Newgarden second. Wow, how does Newgarden always gain like 5 spots on pit road? Good grief. Nine to go in the stage with Kevin Harvick and Ryan. I say Ryan Briscoe because of the IndyCar. Chase Briscoe out front, Hamlin 3rd, Reddick 4th, Chastain 5th. But Keselowski's going to be able to get to Chastain. That car has fallen off a cliff. Oh, next week is Dega. Yeah, Denny doesn't need more issues from Chastain, but feuds are fun. 21 spun out, stayed out on those tires with the wave around to try and stay on the lead lap. He just lost a lap, but he might hold the free pass. Yeah, here comes Keselowski to the bottom. He's going to get that spot from Chastain. Chastain's going to fall to about 6th. That's not a bad gamble. That's a really good call. Yeah, the 21 just got lapped, but he may get the free pass. There's only 6 to go in the stage. The sun has started to come out. Oh, J.J. Yaley just lost a lap. Was Yaley also a free pass guy? No, Yaley is multiple laps down. So, yeah, Harrison Burton's still in the free pass position. I got your back, boost! You hope Elliott breaks his leg in the big one next week. I don't know about that. That's a bit much. That's a bit excessive there, AJ. They don't have to take care of their tires. Ugh. All right, so they ran 40-some laps, and Chastain on how much older tires were Chastain's? 50 lap old tires. After 40 laps, Chastain is back to 6th. Not a bad gamble. And so, like I said, if you're a guy 19th, 20th on back, go for it. Stay out. Give yourself a shot here. I think you got to. I think if I'm someone in the back, I'm pulling some strategy here. I'm staying out, and then I'm just going to have my green flag pit stop be a little earlier than everyone else's. But I'm going to gamble on the fact that that's going to work out. Wow, hasn't won a stage in 2 years, 3 years. Ooh, wow, no, 2 years, 2 full years. So Kevin Harvick, your stage 2 winner. Who was it that just said that Harvick was going to go winless? Keselowski looking pretty good. He's up to 5th. Todd Gilliland gets 7th. Ross Chastain 6th. Pit strategy, absolutely a great call. 100% a great call. Here's the question, though. Now we know Ross Chastain is pitting here, without a doubt. Ross is going to pit and come get tires. But if you're William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Justin Haley, these guys that haven't touched clean air all day, is there any reason to not stay out here? You're talking a little less than 50 laps on your tires, 48, and a few of those under caution. I mean, Ross just fell back to 6th in that time. That was over the course of 40 laps. So unless you think you're going to free fall through the field to the point where you're running 30th. Oh, we got another caution. Is it? No caution. Who was that? Got punted into the first corner. Is that a Ward? I believe that was Pato O'Ward that got the boot. Yeah, Pato O'Ward got punted into the tire barrier, kept it going, was able to somehow keep the car from stalling, but I'm going to assume that they're going to need to get that cleaned up. Got to see if he has any damage. Chase Elliott, maybe? It'd be the right call. Go for it. This is what drives me nuts about Alan Gustafson, though. He doesn't gamble that much. He did at Richmond, and it worked out. It was one of the few times I've ever seen him pull a gamble on tires. Newgarden got the lead, really? Cow. I swear, nobody gains more spots on pit road and then immediately gets the lead like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm on board. If Chase stayed out here, I would be fully on board with it. Put him in some clean air. I mean, you're basically saying, I don't think he's going to fall. Good Lord, how far back is he? 25th. So your gamble is to say, I want him to be further forward than 25th by the end of the first green flag run before pit stops. Go for it. Or at bare minimum, 2-tire stop it here. Todd Gilliland car, I mean, that thing held on fairly good. And I say fairly good, but his car may not have been any good in the first place. All right. Yeah, Stewart Haas with the sweep of the stages, but, I mean, Kevin Harvick, Chase Briscoe both out front. All right, who's coming and who's staying? They're all coming again? No way! No way! Somebody take a chance. AJ! Nope, he's stand. Nobody? Is Cindric a lap down? I think Cindric's a lap down. Yeah, he is. Nobody. Not a single car. Ty Dillon? Corey LaJoy, maybe? No, Ty Dillon's a lap down. Nothing afraid of. Yeah, I don't know if anyone did. Dude, nobody tries strategy. That drives me up a wall. Any 2 tires? Did anyone try anything? Keselowski up 2. Well, no strategy. I guess nobody wants to win. I don't know. This is wild to me. Not a single car? Dude, we just saw it work. That's wild. I swear, NASCAR crew chiefs must have like a clause in their contract that if I make a bad pit call and lose, I'm fired. And if I make a great pit call and win, I get no bonus. I mean, it's got to be that bad for nobody to even try. I mean, seriously? Not one single car? I mean, for crying out loud. If you're Bubba Wallace, you know you've got a good car. You know it's good. At bare minimum, throw 2 tires on the thing. You know? What, like... I just don't get that, man. At least throw 2 tires on it and try to gain some track position. But, I mean, you're just going to trap yourself in the back, apparently. I don't know. That's wild. I mean, heck, if you're Ryan Preece, you could have gambled. You know, you're in 22nd. It's crazy. Ross Chastain gambles and literally changes his entire race. He's now in 8th. He just changed his entire race by putting 1 gamble on the table. And then everyone sees that it works, but falls off a little bit. And says, nope. He fell back to 8th. He lost 8 spots over the course of 40 laps. You know what happens if I decide to stay out? I don't want to be running 10th after 50 laps. Screw that. I'd rather run 25th. Good grief. I don't want to do a whole crew chief job. I just want to help give them the strategy calls. Good grief. Nothing fixes a car like clean air. Something Chad Knaus was very good at. He would stay out all the time to gain track position because he knew the value of clean air. And this was in the high horsepower era, when it wasn't even half as much as what it is now. Oh my word, man. It's just wild to me. Denny likes a long run car. I mean, it's good if you like the car, but if you can't stay close enough to the leaders to catch them, doesn't do you a lot of good, unfortunately. All right, so it's going to be probably one of these front 4 for the win, unless we have another crazy timed caution type thing or something that kind of shakes the field up. Todd Gilliland in 10th. Great gamble. Like I said, both of them. Both of their gambles paid off in spades. And we're sitting here like, who gambles? That's dumb. Like, come on, crew chiefs. That's a new Mustang, huh? It's okay. It's okay. Not great. All right, lined up 2x2. Brad Keselowski takes the outside. Briscoe and Harvick take the inside. Almirola got all the way up to 4th by virtue of the choose. Coming to the green. Briscoe with a good launch. Harvick with a good launch. They're both going to get away. Brad hanging tough on the high side. We'll see what he is able to do. Now here comes Hamlin on the inside. He's going to take that spot from Keselowski. So that is the battle for the 3rd spot. Hamlin to 3rd. Wet weather tires? Wet weather. Wet weather. Let's do it. That has tire wear. Let's do the wet weather tires. Even though it's dry. Just throw them on. I don't care. Let's wear them suckers out. I'm not even kidding. The wet weather tires would at least wear. These current ones don't. It's sad that that's what I have to root for. All right. Well, here we go. We are officially getting 2:05 to go in the race. Wow, Todd Gillen running 8th. He's maintained it. Great job. Harvick still trying to run down Briscoe. Briscoe, Harvick, Hamlin, the front 3 sort of checking away from the rest of them. Chastain really holding up the field. Who was that? Was that Bowman just knocking his bumper off back there? Kyle Kirkwood all over the back of Joseph Newgarden for the lead. Bowman's going to send Christopher Bell up the hill. My goodness. Maybe not. He hit him so hard and he didn't even move. Oh my word. No wonder everyone hates this car. You can't even do a bump and run. Denny Hamlin's been winless for almost a year. Coke 600 was a while ago. I mean, that's almost, that's May. So we're getting close to a year on Denny Hamlin's winless streak. Ooh, I like what Denny's doing. He's staying out from behind, directly behind the car to keep some clean air on the nose. Wow, no top 5s for Hamlin thus far. Well, we know the speed's there. Boy, Kyle Kirkwood is closing on Joseph Newgarden. For some reason, Hendricks still doesn't understand. The reason their cars aren't good is because they're in traffic. If you just go forward and get out front like, other guys have, it'll just suddenly get better. It's a traffic issue. It's not your race car. Time for the snooze fest. Wait. Oh, that's Kyle. Okay. That's Kyle Busch. I was like, what am I looking at here? That looked like Brad's car for a second. I'm like, wait, when did Brad fall back? All right, well, the choo-choo has formed. It is now choo-choo time. At least we have IndyCar, but they're under another freaking commercial. IndyCar's commercializing a lot today. There you go. Subway right combination. $190 to go. So a long way to go yet. Still at least one pit stop that will be needed. Both of the races are on commercial right now, and I am not having it, man. I am not having it. Weird. I'm getting a Subway commercial on one and a McDonald's commercial on the other. They're trying to tempt me. Too bad. Well, they're both under commercial. Yeah, Newgarden is currently trying to hold off Kyle Kirkwood. 41 down, 44 to go yet in that race. But But Kyle Kirkwood has had really good pace. He's been running Joseph Newgarden down. There's the clock. All right, well, no change of position in the top 10. So, that's something. Oh, man. All right, they have started to hit lap traffic. This is when it starts to get a little bit interesting. Not by that much, though. Oh, is Burt in that car in front? Yeah, he is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Herta has gone around McLaughlin. So put Colton Herta up to 4th. Almirola's done a good job of... Actually, I shouldn't say Almirola. Almirola's crew has done a good job of just keeping him up in the hunt. He kept falling back during the last couple runs, and they kept getting him off pit road up ahead of where he came in. Todd Gilliland hanging out in the top 10. What a great job they've done. Great pit call, and they've just executed after that. Ooh, he just kissed the wall. Boy, we got a 3-car battle for the lead heating up now. Newgarden has not got the pace, and Kirkwood can't get by, and it's brought Grosjean into the battle. Yeah, strategy only works when you have little bits of fall off and no stage cautions. But they've got stage cautions and no fall off, so we have very little opportunity. That was tight. Battle between Lundgaard and who else is that? I can't even see what position that's for. Oh, we got a spin! The 55 is around. Is that going to be a full course? Benjamin Peterson, where's he at? Blaney up to 13th. Oh, he's in an offshoot. Huh, he's not really on the racetrack. I think they're going to pull him off the racetrack real quick. Great job, IndyCar. They didn't even throw a caution. He was in one of the offshoots where the cars go if they can't brake or they got an issue, and they pulled him off out of the way, and they got him fired up, and away he goes. No caution. All right, IndyCar. That's fantastic. For those who don't know, because they're not watching IndyCar, the 55 car spun into a spot on the racetrack where there's a right or a left-hand corner, but they also have a straight. So if you miss the corner, you got no brakes, you don't have to try and make the corner. You can just go into that straight offshoot and, go in that direction. So a car had spun into that area, which, by the way, is not fully protected from the racetrack. It's still a live racetrack. And the crew came out, they gave him permission, they got it up, pulled the car back behind a little bit of a wall, fired it up, and let the car get going without having to throw a yellow. Because IndyCar uses common sense and says, hey, there's no car coming for 35 seconds. Quick, go put that on jack and pull it back here. So, in that 30 seconds, they put on jack, pull it back there, fire it up. He's gone. No caution needed. What a great job, IndyCar. That's how you run a race right there. Well done. We need more of that. Grosjean and Kirkwood both right behind Newgarden for the lead. Yeah, exactly. Busch spins on a pit road and NASCAR's like, hey, caution, let's rack them up and go wreck some race cars. IndyCar's like, there's a car literally spun out on a racing surface area. You know what? Just go grab it and pull it off behind the wall so we don't have to throw it yellow. Sound good? Sound good. Love it. Read your previous chat. How far back am we going here? Your first kiss as well. What are you talking about? No, AJ, I'm not talking about your first kiss. That's weird. No. Truex Jr. just lost a lap. Now, he wasn't very good early either. He fell back towards the end of a run. But that being said, Denny Hamlin has a better car than Truex for sure, but man, that's a bad car. 30th place. Oh, man. All right, so 160 to go. So they're still not in the fuel window just yet. Meanwhile, Harvick and Hamlin have not let Briscoe get away. All right, off to commercial we go. Now we got both races on commercial again. Boo. All right. So what's everyone else doing today? I'm bored. I don't know about you guys. I'm bored. Well, while I got both races on commercial, I am completely out of Mountain Dew in my current desk can. So I'm going to hit the add button and go grab a Mountain Dew. We'll be back before the commercial comes back, and hopefully IndyCar will be back as well. All right, we're back. We have a tremendous battle in IndyCar right now. Colton Herta and Marcus Ericsson have swapped positions back and forth a couple different times. The racing has been fantastic. Oh, Denny Hamlin got to second, so we missed the one green flag pass in the last 40 freaking laps. I mean that only as a half joke. Oh, Noah Gregson's a lap down. Bummer. Man. He was up at 19th at one point. He's one of those guys that should have stayed out. Tell you what, if he'd stayed out, I bet he wouldn't be a lap down yet. Just saying. Yeah, Hamlin got a great run on Harvick and just made sure he took it. You got to take the run when you have a shot. So Denny Hamlin in the second spot. Oh, man, this battle between Herta and Ericsson is terrific. I mean, crossed him over once. The next time Ericsson got it to stick, now Ericsson will hold the spot. Oh, Hamlin is there, though. He's going to try. Are we going to have a green flag pass for the lead? It's getting close. Cars on the same tires. There's a green flag pass for the lead. Holy moly, it's going to happen. It's really happening. Nope, not yet. He didn't clear. Here he comes. Off the corner, Briscoe with a run. Briscoe will lead the lap. No pass yet. This will be our first green flag lead change of cars on equal tires. Every other time it's had to be a car on a different tire strategy. Here comes Hamlin. Oh, he's got a shot. Blaney passed Bowman for 12th. Woohoo! Something happened. Hamlin, he's got about a half a car length into 3 and 4. Not a great launch, though. Briscoe's going to lead again. Come on. Come on. Let's give us a lead change. Come on. I'm literally rooting on a lead change. This is how bad this race has been. Here comes Denny. Denny with a good launch. That'll do it. Denny Hamlin. He's done it. He has done it. The first car to make a green flag pass for the lead. Unbelievable. This is the greatest moment in NASCAR history. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen it. It's happened. History in the making. The first ever green flag pass for the lead in 2023 at Martinsville. Our standards are really low, guys. Really, really low. Denny to the lead. Ooh, Grosjean jumps Newgarden through the pits. I almost said an F-bomb. What did I almost say? I missed it. It caught me in the heat of the moment. Almirola's coming into the view. All right, Kirkwood on pit road now. .31 to go at Long Beach. Kirkwood gets away with the lead. So it'll be Kirkwood, Grosjean, Newgarden in the top 3. Looks like Ericsson's right there with the battle too. So that's 1 through 4. Grosjean and Kirkwood out front. All right, looks like Denny to the inside of LaJoy. That's for 24th. That's to put 24th place running car a lap down. All right, we're down to 130 to go. We are in the fuel window. Ooh, 43 with a big slide there, trying to keep it on the bottom. I'm going to have to close my stream for a minute. I need to find out what the fuel window is. Bob always tells me. He's my guy. $175 to 190 laps. Interesting. So they can actually stretch this most of the way to the finish. So the halfway point of the stage will be in about 9 laps. So if this thing goes green all the way, they could pit in about 9 laps. Otherwise, you can stay out for the next 70 laps, and potentially that could gain you, if a caution comes out, that'll gain you the lead. So very interesting situation. When was the last race weekend the trucks, Xfinity, and Cup put on except races in the same weekend? I think you're referring to when they're in different locations. Usually 2 of the 3 are in the same spot. So I don't know. I can't think of a time when all 3 were in different locations. Just because there's so much crossover within the industry that if 2 are in one spot, they may have 1 somewhere else, but they rarely want to put all 3 at totally different locations. So Gateway, obviously, they have Xfinity out in Portland at that time. They also had times where Xfinity and Truck would be in Iowa and Cup would be at Pocono with ARCA or something. But not a lot of times they would split all 3 of them up because the industry as a whole, they share a lot of spotters, pit crews, that kind of stuff. Joey Logano losing a lap. Ooh, Denny with a little slip there. Oh, Clint, you don't know. Says it's surprising you can see all this green flag racing. No, it's not. The cars are glued to the racetrack. It's not hard to understand. They have no horsepower, and they're glued to the racetrack. That's like a recipe for this. $122 to go. Nothing really happening. 121 laps to go. Yeah, that I see why he shot LaJoie up the hill. I was like, man, that didn't seem justified. Now I see the replay of the other version. Yeah, that was justified. No issue there. Oh, man, Ryan Preece is about to go a lap down, guys. There you have it. Best car all day about to go a lap down. Bubba just gave the bumper and the door to his car owner. Ooh, boy. What do we got going on here? That's interesting. Was there any contact there that I missed? What happened there? Bubba giving it to his car owner. That is something I don't know if I've ever seen. Todd Gilliland goes around Tyler Reddick. It's for the 7th spot. Great job for Todd Gilliland. Green stops. They can start soon. I don't know how many of them will. Whoa, Kyle Larson slipped up big time. That's going to put Gilliland on the inside. Ryan Preece, 21st, about to lose a lap. Ooh, Preece in the wall. Preece goes on the high side. He's going to go try and go the high side on Elliott. He got out of... The thing is, Preece got out of the dirty air. He was stuck in that dirty air, finally found a little clean air up top, and starting to go forward. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but apparently clean air is that much of a king at Martinsville. Ew, what a gross feeling. It's all about clean air. Gross. Clean air at Martinsville? Really? Gross. Yeah, Elliott to the high side of Justin Haley. He's going to get around him. So apparently the top lane, it's fine if you can get the clean air to get around the guy that's slowing you up. Here comes Bubba to the high side. Justin Haley is blocking the track. Oh, Justin Haley is about to get shipped right now. Yep, Justin Haley is going to go all the way to the 3rd lane. Because they're battling for the lucky dog right behind Denny. Oh boy, this battling started to get tight. Green flag stops are underway. This is the right call for some of these guys, but here's the thing. You can stay out and potentially go as long as lap, like, you can go about another 65 laps. So there's a lot of laps you can still run if you choose to. And if I'm a guy in the back, I run this thing all the way out. I don't see any reason to pit. But do the Josh Berry strategy. Worst case scenario, you pit with 30 laps to go and go get your fresh tires. You know, pull the same strategy as Richmond. So yeah, I'm running as long as possible. So Preece is on pit road. So Hamlin's going to pit now because so many cars were creating a problem for him. All right, pit stops have begun. Is anyone going to run long? I mean, if you're Todd Gilliland, Brad Keselowski, run it. Run it long. Go try to win the race. I think these guys got to stay out. You can run 60 more laps. I think you have to give yourself a shot to win this race. You will have the entire field a lap down. Chase is running the same strategy as everybody else. Why? Do something different, for God's sake. Gustafson, classic 4-tire fuel, nothing different. We do not change strategy. We run the same strategy all day, every day, forever. Oh, not Todd Gilliland. Sorry, that was Brad Keselowski missed the corner. He's the leader. Is anyone staying out? McDowell staying out. There's the king. Michael McDowell, he's going to go for it. Good call. Go for something. Let's see what you can do. For the record, Kevin Harvick beat Denny Hamlin off pit road. So he will be ahead when this all cycles around. So it looks like Keselowski and Suarez are going to run long. Great call, by the way. Bubba running long. Logano running long. I love it. Great call. Here's the thing. If caution comes out, there's only 10 cars on the lead lap. Which means if you're Austin Dillon, you're going to come out 10th. At worst, 10th. So, I don't know. Like, to me, it is absolutely wild that no one else is trying something. Now, there's a few of them. McDowell, up the list. Gregson's trying it. He's staying out. He's a lap down still, but he's going to just run as long as possible and see what happens. If this thing runs green to the end, Keselowski's probably screwed. All right. I mean, yeah, like you said, a win gets you in the playoffs. It's your whole season. Like, I love that call for Brad, Suarez, and Bubba. All three of them. Great call. Go for it. Give yourself a shot. You were already a lap down. Keselowski's now on pit road? I guess they don't want to gamble anymore. Suarez is going to stay out the whole dang time, I think. As he should. You can run another 40 laps. Run it out. Somebody's bound to potentially get contact and stuff. I'm sorry, there's a tire on the racetrack, NASCAR. You have to throw a caution. What are they waiting for? That's unacceptable. Oh my word, NASCAR. What are you waiting for? That is absolutely unacceptable. You cannot just sit there and say, oh, we'll think about it. No, you don't. The minute you see it there, you throw it. That's pathetic. You can't sit and wait. Hey guys, remember what I said about Daniel Suarez, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano? Those guys that stayed out, Michael McDowell? Look at this. It worked. Go. I don't know. I cannot begin to express how much frustration I still have over this stupid single lug policy. How many times does a whole wheel fall off a car? It happened like maybe once every other year before. Now it's happening almost once a race. At what point do we say it's a failure of a system? It doesn't work. It's not safe. At what point are we allowed to say that? Only 11 cars on the lead lap. A lot of them are going to have to wave around. But I can't even begin to express how ticked off I am. If you're Alan Gustafson, you only want to win. Why did you not go for it here? It was a golden opportunity, and you still went with this. Ugh. Alan Gustafson's pit strategy is literally his biggest downfall. It's his biggest problem. He never, ever, ever has quality strategy. He takes one chance at Richmond, it pays off, and then says, well, that's enough gambling for the next decade. We're going right back to just 4 tires and fuel on every stop. We're not doing anything crazy now. I mean, for crying out loud. Oh, I can't tell you how frustrating that is. Strategy, man, it works. I just can't believe nobody tries it. It's so infuriating to me that nobody tries to pull any type of strategy. They're all scared. Why is everyone so scared? Noah Gragson was running 30th. Now he's 16th. Good call. You know? Chase Elliott's all the way back to 25th. Good call. No. Who else is running bad? Ryan Preece. You had nothing left to lose. You're the pole sitter. You got a good car. Go for it, man. Seriously, you got a good car. Go for it. Try some strategy. No, we'll do the same thing as everybody else. Like, pathetic. Wow. So yeah, race control. Oh, they're back on pit road. Why did Kevin come back down? He didn't have that many laps on his tires. Only about 25 laps. Interesting. Not sure about that call. You gave up a lot of track position. I don't like that call, Childers. Rodney Childers calls Kevin down. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, Hamlin came down too. That's crazy. Huh. Well, what do you know? Well, like I said, I can't even begin to express how... Oh, man, come on. I said Chase Elliott's 25th. I think he's going to wave around and get back on the lead lap, but he's still going to be 20-freaking-5th. Like... I don't know, man. I do not get it. Like, you have a golden opportunity to just go for wins. You're not points racing. And yet, Alan Gustafson is so conservative, he's still points racing. He doesn't understand that 5 positions you might lose. Literally, let me look at this here. Let me show you quick. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. Those 3 positions he might have lost could have been worth a win. No. I will not gamble 3 whole positions on potential to win. That's too risky. My God. I mean, and it's not just him. There's a ton of drivers. Byron didn't do anything. Stenhouse didn't do anything. There's guys with golden tickets to just go for wins every single race, and they're not doing it. I don't get it. Like, go for it. How many people are playing? They're racing so insanely conservatively. They're just handing free spots away. Look at the guys who have gambled. Where are they running? 7th, 6th, 4th. They're all running in the top 10. Hell, Chastain's even 15th. But if you just continue to do what everyone else does every single time you come to pit road, guess where you end up? Right back here. In the land of mediocrity. Yeah, if you're Elliott, you can't even point your way into the playoffs. Like, points don't matter to you. You're not racing for points positions. So why are you not gambling and giving yourself a chance? It's so mind-numbingly stupid. I mean, maybe their goals are different. I don't know. I thought the whole goal when you're in that position is to just win, because you can't really do anything without stage wins. You need stage wins and playoff points. You're not going for the regular points. So like I said, that gamble is just wild to me, because the worst thing that would have happened to Chase Elliott is he probably falls to about 26th or 27th. Gambles, maybe stays out way too long, loses tire strategy, and eventually falls back, further than he would have finished. Okay, that's a fair point. But that being said, the reward is you get to run here with Larson, Suarez, Harvick in the top 5, where you can potentially win. I mean, Bubba Wallace was behind Chase Elliott. So just for record, this is where he could have come off pit road. Right about here. 6th spot. I think he's got a way better shot to win with 20 lap fresher tires from 6th than 25th on old tires. Stupid. Like I said, it's just stupid to me. Like, you are literally handed a card that just says, here's your gambling card. Go to the casino and play for as much money as you like. You can't go negative because the casino's covering all your negative losses. So instead of going and playing big, like we're going to just go and, play a $50,000 hand, we'll play for penny slots. Why? You're playing with house money. Oh man, that's so frustrating. I mean, it was a golden opportunity. He stinks at pit strategy. I'm not saying he's a bad crew chief because they make their car faster. They get better throughout the day. They seem to be able to find a way to get speed out of cars when they're not very good. So I don't have a problem with him as there, but his pit strategy is god awful. Just remember, this is the same guy that pitted for 4 tires and fuel with 2 laps to go in the Coke 600 for a green-white checker and went all the way back to 20th. Not 2 tires and fuel, 4 tires and fuel on a green-white checker. Like I said, he sucks at pit strategy. He's awful at it. He's amazing at setting up a car. I can say that. But I'm trying to look back at all the times that he had Jeff Gordon, Mark Martin, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott. He had all those great race car drivers. Not once did they win a strategy race. Not once. It's the biggest flaw. Chad Knaus, that was the one thing. They were speed and strategy, and that made them a lethal combination. Because most of the guys have great strategy, but they can't seem to get the speed out of the car. And then you have the guys that can get speed, but can't do strategy. And when you get the dual combination, like Cole Pern, good luck. All right, back to the green. 88 laps to go. Long way to go yet. Ooh, Priest having to play a little defense. Larson gets a nice run into one on the high side. He's going to hang in there. Oh, Bubba's going to try and... He's trying to block. He will block. He made it work. Little contact there to Larson. Daniel Suarez is up to 4th. No, sorry, that's 5th. I don't think the Hendrick cars are that bad. I don't think the Hendrick cars are bad. They mentioned how Kyle Larson's the highest running Hendrick all day in 2nd. But I don't think that the Hendrick cars are the problem here. It's just they have horrid strategy. Not one Hendrick car has pulled any type of strategy all day long. Chastain led. Trackhouse strategy. Suarez is led. Trackhouse strategy. McDowell's in 11th. Strategy. Bubba's in 7th, strategy. Logano 6th, strategy. How about the guys that were conservative and have taken 4 tires every time they come to pit road? Bowman, Blaney, Bell, Chastain, or not Chastain, Blaney, Bowman, Bell, Buescher. All outside the top 15. Every single one of them. Why are you showing the 26th place car? There's a great battle going on for 15th, and you're showing 26th place. Yeah, Joe. No, and don't forget Suarez. Suarez was already closer to the front, though. But yeah, for sure, Joey and Bubba went from 25th place to 7th and 8th, or 6th and 7th. 6th and 7th. And they're up from 25th. All because they decided to just say, well, we're not going to win, so let's try something different. It's just, I don't know. It's laughable to me. Meanwhile, I believe Keselowski, Elliott, Dillon, 23rd. All outside the top 20. Congratulations. You didn't lose 4 extra spots. I'm so proud of you. We would have hated to see you lose 4 spots. That's just one of those things that, I hate to think of the idea that somebody could potentially lose. Well, out front, Briscoe, Larson, Reddick. Harvick has made up 1 spot from the restart. Suarez 1 spot from the restart. Bubba has lost a spot since the restart. That's it. There you go. That's your whole movement. But don't worry, strategy's overrated anyway. Talladega next week. Quick. I don't know about being smarter than engineers. I think it's more of a mentality or something. I don't think, because obviously I think Alan Gustafson is a freaking genius when it comes to some of that stuff as far as setting up a car. But it's almost like they have the mentality of like, just try to finish where your car is currently running instead of, hey, let's just go steal a good finish. Like, there's a certain element that you just have to feel like, hey, I don't care if I stole a good finish. I finished, right? A 5th is a 5th, whether I ran there all day or not. No, there's not going to be any passing. Remember, Talladega is just 2x2 bumper cars. 5 to go. Kyle Kirkwood out front. Grosjean 1.2 back. That's why exactly. That's why Chad and Jimmy are 7-time champions. Because they were so good at like, hey, we're running 20th right now. We need a little help. Let's go stay out and try to gain some track position. And they do it, and it worked. And for some reason, that has not translated to the other crew chiefs. I would love for Chad to be on Chase's box just once. You're telling me Chad wouldn't have tried something at some point today? Like, get real. Chad would have been all over that. Oh, Chastain going to send Priest all the way to the 3rd lane. Priest is going to drop a gear and get going. A lot of contact there. Yeah, I mean, not unexpected. That's for 15th. But unfortunately, that's how you have to pass right now. It doesn't look like you can really make a run at anybody. You just sort of have to beat the heck out of them and get them out of your way. I don't know. This is just crummy racing, in my opinion. And it's mostly due to the fact that right now you're watching these guys. They're stuck. They can't go anywhere. They can't make moves. The tires don't wear out. It's not good. This is a really, really bad Martinsville race. What a shame. I mean, what a shame. One of our best racetracks is just a snooze fest. I could make the argument it's getting close to Texas levels of bad. Because literally, whoever's out front wins the race. Briscoe is out front, he's going to win the race. And I only say that just because that's what's going to happen. Like, you can't pass. Everyone's running the same speed. Tires don't wear out. All right, Briscoe starting to run away. Larson's about 2 seconds out, so. Harvick does have the newest tires, so there is that element of it that he does have newer tires to go race this. Boy, IndyCar 2 to go, and they are all back together. Ooh, little contact there. Gibbs and LaJoy. Is LaJoy even on the lead lap? Where's LaJoy? Where's Gibbs? Oh, Ty Gibbs 21st. That's not even her position. 7's a lap down. Oh, we got a J.J. Yaley, and that's a caution. I have an idea. If I'm Chase Elliott here, I'm pitting for 4 tires and fuel like everyone in front of me because I don't want to lose. Do you know how dangerous it is? If Chase Elliott doesn't pit, he could lose 1 spot to Ricky Stenhouse. Like, seriously, he could lose a spot to Ricky Stenhouse. That's too risky. You can't gamble it. Can't do it. Lose the brakes. He locked him up, but he may have had another issue. He may have had an issue with something else, and the lockup was just part of that. All right, so yeah, I think if you're any of these guys back here, you have to pit for 4 tires and fuel with everybody else. It's too risky. I mean, if you're Brad Keselowski, you could lose 3 spots. If everyone else pits and you stay out, I mean, you could fall to the tail of the lead lap. That puts you all the way back in 23rd. You can't risk that. It's one whole position. You can't risk it. You have to just come in and pit. It's too risky. There's too much to lose. Congratulations to Kyle Kirkwood, by the way. First career win at Long Beach. He brings it home first. Romain Grosjean second. He's going to get one of these at some point. Then it's Marcus Ericsson, Colton Herta, Alex Palou in the top 5. Kyle Busch is the free pass. J.J. Yaley, your 2009 Formula One champion. All right, who's coming? Oh my gosh, they're all coming again. Dude, I swear, if everyone pits, I am going to blow a freaking gasket. Chase, stay out. Why? Ugh. I don't understand. Alan Gustafson's pit strategy should be fired. Oh my goodness. Oh, we could lose one spot. It's too risky. No, you just can't. You can't risk it. My gosh. You could lose one spot if you stay out and then still fall to the very last spot on the lead lap. If you fall to dead last on the lead lap, you lose one spot. That's your gamble. One spot. One spot! Are you freaking kidding me? My goodness. I cannot even begin to express my frustration on the strategy right now. It makes no sense. This is crazy to me. Nobody. I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Nobody? I shouldn't say nobody. Let's see here. Logano, Almirola, Hamlin, Stenhouse. Congratulations. They have real crew chiefs. They have real crew chiefs that understand this. This is my villain origin story. 100%. My goodness, this is insane to me. Who was running right behind Elliott? It was Stenhouse. Stenhouse, your crew chief is a genius, a certified genius, because he said, "Hey, if I pit, I'll probably come out here, and I might gain 3 or 4 spots. But if I stay out, the worst I can do is right where I was running before." Oh my gosh. Kevin Harvick has a flat tire. Yep, wheel's falling off. Loose wheel for the 4. His race is over. He either knocked a valve stem off it or had contact leaving pit road. But Kevin Harvick's day is done. Not parked, but obviously there's an issue with that front wheel. And so that's going to end his day. Wow. Like I said, he doesn't even need the freaking points. I am so mind blown right now. Like, you're not even racing for freaking points. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. If there's one guy that has absolutely nothing to lose, it's him. And what do? 4 tires and fuel. They didn't even do 2 tires. They literally gained no track position whatsoever. Oh my word. My head freaking hurts at that level of just stupidity. I hate to say it, but it is. I mean, this is literally the logic of burning your hand on the stove and then just continuing to slap your hand on the stove and burn it. I wonder if anything will fix this. And it's not just him, by the way. It's not. Brad Keselowski is 21st. He had a great car today, and what are they doing? Like, Brad Keselowski is sitting in 21st position. 21st. If you don't pit, the worst you could do is 25th. 4 position loss, not a huge deal. But if you stay out, he would have been fourth. He could have lost 4 spots or finished top 10. It's too risky. I made it as a joke. I was joking that it was too risky to risk 1 spot by staying out. It's too risky to risk that 1 whole spot by staying out. And then they literally did it. They literally did it right in front of my very eyes. It's not just Chase. It's the 6, it's the 9, it's the 54, it's the 19, or the 20, it's the 41. Like, I don't know. I just don't get it. That was their last set of tires, too. That's their last set. They don't even have another set for the next 50 laps. Oh, that's insane. I swear, Joey Logano or Eric Almirola is going to win this race right now. Honestly, Stenhouse winning would be hilarious to me and frustrating at the same time. They're still... Holy crap, guys, they still haven't got the 15 hooked up. It's been 7.5 minutes. What are you waiting for? Holy smokes. I about to blow a gasket. Yeah, the 15 has not moved at all. It's still sitting there. You only have to last 50 laps. Ross Chastain fell back to 8th in 40. So add 10 more laps and he may have fallen to 15th. Guess what? 15th is still better than that. And if a caution comes out, you're the first one to pit road because you're out front. Honestly, I feel bad for Steps because they sponsor the tow trucks at these racetracks. And I'm not going to lie, it's not a good look when they sponsor the tow truck and it takes them freaking 20 minutes to hook up a car. Like, you're supposed to be fast and efficient. Like, it's actually kind of an insult. Be like, hey, we're great in the fast food industry, but we're really, really slow at everything about it, so we're not actually fast. Like, ew. I'm sorry, does someone have a video of that? All right, choose rule, which we're missing because Fox is awful at their job. Yep, we missed the whole choose rule. Fox is terrible at broadcasting. I know you guys heard me rant yesterday, but this is pathetic. So they missed the entire choose rule. I'm going to go through and tell you who ended up where. Logano and Almirola on the front row. Then it's Hamlin and Larson. So Larson on those two tires got the high lane. Stenhouse went third row inside instead of second row outside. And then Suarez ended up as well up there, I believe. No, Briscoe. Sorry, Briscoe ends up starting 6th instead of 7th. Not a great launch for Almirola, but he'll be battling second with Denny Hamlin. Pretty tight racing for Hamlin and Almirola. Meanwhile, Briscoe to the inside. He's going to go right in behind Larson. Give it one more lap. No, Hamlin will clear. Hamlin is clear. He can move up. That is clear. Meanwhile, just going to shout him out, Ryan Blaney. He's up to 7th. That car has been needing track position all day, and they finally found it. And, Ricky Stenhouse already lost 2 spots. Clearly the gamble wasn't worth it. He should be in 25th. It's too risky to be running 6th. He needs to be in 25th. It's too risky. I think you just bring the 47 down pit road so you can get back to 25th where you belong. If you're asking if I'm salty, yeah, I'm salty. Larson looking on the inside of Hamlin. Could Larson be the 4th Hendrick driver to win? Yeah, since 2020, he would be the 4th Hendrick guy to win at Martinsville. All 4 of them would have Martinsville clocks. Because he's got the 2 new tires. First guy on 4. And there's Blaney. He's cleared for 7th. Good grief. Martin Truex in 11th. Strategy as well. And good grief. Stenhouse has already fallen to 6th. Oh my gosh. 2 spots. It's like staying out wasn't worth it. He should have been 25th. It's so much better than 6th. Joey Logano is running away. Who's our first guy on 4? Keep an eye on Ryan Blaney. I think he might be a factor by the time this thing's over if he can get past a couple guys quicker. But he can't even get past Stenhouse for 6th because it's almost like I had said earlier, there's something weird about that. Like track position may actually matter. What a crazy concept. Joey Logano literally is in the lead due to strategy with 37 to go. I'm just going to throw that out there. He's in the freaking lead. This is a classic strategy race for the most part. The racing is still very, very mediocre, but Briscoe's the first guy on 4. So yeah, Larson's going to want to get going because once those tires start to show their difference, he wants to be as far away from Briscoe as possible. There you go. Good. I like that move for Larson, going up on the high side and then trying to cross it back. We may have a green flag pass for the lead. Now, this is on different tire strategies, though. So that's why the Hamlin one was so special, is because Hamlin did it with the same tires. This is older tires on the 22, obviously. Larson's got the move. Oh, but Logano was too good on exit. He's going to have to give him a little boot. Oh my gosh, is Logano going to block for 30 straight laps? Oh, here he's got to run. He's there. Larson to the inside. Logano with a pretty good launch. $31 to go. And by the way, they took 2 tires. Larson used strategy. All right, keep an eye out on Hamlin and Briscoe. They're starting to close in on these two while they battle for the lead, and that could lead to a bigger battle up front. Ooh, little contact. Larson sort of missed the bottom, and that contact's legit. Now, does Joey pay him back? He's going to try, but he's not going to be able to get there, I don't think. Larson to the lead with 30 to go. Elliott up to 14th. I'll give him that. He's got the car better. But we'll see. If he doesn't end up in the top 10, I'm still... Because Stenhouse is still running 6th. So it's hard for me to still say it was a good call. Oh, he's up to 13th. Got past Busher. Dang, he's running really good lap times. They got that car right. He may get a top 10 out of this. Oh, wow. Elliott's starting to really use his brakes. Looks like he was saving his car for the end because, boy, that looked quick. Stenhouse falls back another spot. See, you can't gamble. What a bad call by Stenhouse. He's fallen all the way to 7th. He's lost 5 spots. He'd been better off in 25th. Good way to finish the race. I'll give it for that on the 9 group. They at least got the strategy right. Or not the strategy. They at least got the car right. Like I said, I've never said Alan Gustafson can't set up the car, though. It's the pit strategy he struggles with. Oh, Suarez is all the way back to 17th. What happened there? He had new tires. Truex up to 5th. Wait, yeah, he got past Almirola. Or did he? I show Truex in 6th. Unless I'm missing something. Oh, now he's in 5th. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm behind. I was gonna say Elliott's up to 12th. Boy, he is fast. He's going on the high side of guys. Whoa-wee. That car is quick. Four? He's picked up 14. Mike Joy is missing something. Up to 11th. Wow. That car is flying. There's not enough time unless a caution comes out and people decide to try some pit strategy or something, but wow-wee, that car is flying. That thing is on a rail. Truex coming to 4th. What a good run for Truex. He needed it. Here comes Truex to the bottom. That was, again, another strategy call, though. They gained their lap back after some strategy, and look at what they've done with it. Put a great day together. Stenhouse still running 7th. Man, Truex is coming. He's 10th a second faster than the leader. Just about every lap. Great strategy call for Logano, though. I mean, he's going to get a top 3 probably out of this. All due to just using the right strategy at the right time. Yeah, Keselowski's still 24th. What a waste of an opportunity for Keselowski. He could have been running right with Stenhouse in 7th. Maybe 8th, but, you know, well ahead of where he's at. Here comes Truex looking for 3rd. If he can get to 3rd, he's got a shot for a win if a caution comes out. He's not going to get there without one, but at least he'll be in a spot where he can start in the first 2 rows, where he gets to pick the lane, that is. Here comes Martin. Oh man, he's coming. He'd have a shot to get there with a yellow, but that's all it's gonna be. He's not gonna get there any other way. Elliott to the inside of Dillon. Ooh, little contact. Stenhouse still in 7th. Good call out, Boyer. Elliott's going to get a top 10 today. I mean, good job on the top 10 for sure. Just it's unfortunate because of the strategy potential was there. I don't want overtime. Overtime just means everyone's going to start wrecking each other. I don't want to see that. Let's let the race run out naturally. This just in, a child in the grandstand has dropped their candy bar on the ground. Caution is out, and we will rack them up and wreck them. I mean, restart, my bad. NASCAR race control. Kyle Larson's going to get a Martinsville clock. That's all 4 Hendrick guys within the last 4 years getting a win at Martinsville. That's crazy. 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. 2 in the spring, 2 in the fall. That's wild. Two to go. Let's get to the white flag. No caution, please. Just have a normal finish. No need for insanity to break loose. There it is. White flag. Okay, we're good. We're good. Send him! Send Logano! He did it to you once. Send him back! Zoom out so I can see battle for second, and we don't get to see it because Fox, like yesterday, flips the camera and you can't see who finishes. Ugh! Come on, Fox! So Kyle won. Second place, I think, looks like Joey Logano by a tenth of a second, maybe. Looks like Blaney got Stenhouse at the line. Then it's Bubba Elliott top 10. I really wish we could have just seen the freaking finish line. Fox did the same thing yesterday. Coming to the line, right when the car hits it, flip, and they just don't show you the finish line. That's so frustrating. So Kyle Larson gets his second win of the year, but the biggest thing is he got his Martinsville win. He's never won here. Frankly, he's never even run that well here. And for him to snag a win here, and that was impressive. I mean, strategy. They took the 2 tires. Cliff Daniels is the man. They are pulling strategy and taking wins. He could have 4 wins right now. Look at that burnout. That is impressive. That's a fantastic burnout. That's a great burnout. Well, Chase Elliott top 10 in his first time out, so I think that means he'll be back and just fine. This just in. Even after that long, long burnout, the tires are showing no signs of wear. No tire wear to be reported yet. Is he going to do a whole lap? A full lap burnout, and we have a blown right rear, guys. Did he blow both of them out? He may have blown them both out. This diecast just got good, by the way. Oh, that's a cool helmet. Dude, look at Larson's helmet. That's awesome. That right rear is gone. The traffic's about to be atrocious. Hey, that's race day. Cliff Daniels pulled the right pit strategy. Good job on that. Cliff Daniels is a really great crew chief. I mean, and like I said, Alan Gustafson, that car was on rails at the end of the race. That thing was flat out flying through the field. But, I mean, the pit strategy, you got to try something. You got to give yourself a chance up front at some point. And I feel like they're a little bit too conservative at times on the strategy. Joey Logano comes home runner-up. Great strategy call, man. I mean, what a great rally. Like, the dude was a lap down. They pulled strategy 2 different times and end up in second. Hamlin pulled a little strategy at the end, ends up 4th. Stenhouse pulled strategy from 24th. Let me show you where Stenhouse was. Right here. He was right here. 25th. No, sorry, 24th. Brad Keselowski elected 22nd to say, you know what? I don't want to lose a spot. He lost 2 spots anyway. Where did Ricky Stenhouse end up? 8th. Just frustrating. Like, the opportunity is there, and crew chiefs are just blatantly saying, nah, I don't want spots. Too scary. Great job on Paul Wolfe using strategy to get Joey out in second. I mean, that car was running 25th on worst the whole time. And where did he end up? Second. Great job. So anyway, guys, that will pretty much wrap it up. I will see you guys most likely for the Xfinity race. Like I said, not for sure. If I end up going to the World of Outlaw race at Knoxville, it'll be just Sunday for next week. So I'll let you know what the plan is as the week goes on. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the race. I didn't. I would still give this a very mediocre rating. But that being said, it's a race. Talladega's next week. That's also just sort of a race. What's after Talladega? Let's look at the schedule quick before I go. There we go. There we go. All right, so... All right, so Dover. Dover will be our next kind of real racetrack. Then we go to Kansas, Darlington, Wilkesboro, and Charlotte. So we got a lot of real racetracks coming up after Talladega where... I don't want to say real racetracks. Martinsville is a real racetrack. It's just the racing's not very good. But racing should be pretty solid for all of the next coming ones. Dover, Kansas, Darlington, Wilkesboro, Charlotte. Should have pretty good racing all through there. I will be at Kansas, so there won't be a stream that week. But can't wait for Talladega next week on Big Fox. They have a start time for us. Let's go look and see. See if we can get some information here. Nope, we can't see it. Well, actually, what's this? Does not have a green flag time yet. So, but Talladega next week, we'll still have a stream. And then after that, Dover. So, should be pretty good. But anyway, guys, thank you all. Yeah, there will be an Elliott interview, but I mean, that's not really relevant to the stream here. So, and then, yes, you'll be at Darlington. So, anyway, guys, thanks for tuning into the stream today. And we will see you next week live. But otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow in the next Diecast Review.